In trucking, Vertec 38, it's Tyler Hendricks. Lining up to his outside out of Caister Center, the KT Tobacco Town Line Variety Silo Wireless 97 is Corey Turner. Rolling off third from Farmington, New York, the Randy's Racing Filters number 10K is Rob Dietrich. And going from the fourth spot out of St. Williams, Ontario, the Norfolk Appliance Repair, Simcoe Bearing, Gales Auto Aftermarket 31 of John Burbridge Jr. Starting in fifth out of Tecumseh, Michigan, the Town Line Variety Gertie Engine 17X is Dane Nida. And starting in sixth out of Thamesford, in the Vipond, Ellercarn Railing Brothers Trucking, number 6 is Curtis Gartley. Starting in seventh out of Fenwick in the Gibbons Contracting, Upper Canada Consultants, Amherst Crane Rentals, and Concrete Pumping, 14H is the Red Rocket, Jim Hoopinen. 7 cars, 8 laps. And the first of 3 qualifying heats for the Cool Kids Ice and Water Core Pack merchandise at Sprintcar. I'll welcome all those watching at home at Oshweekenspeedway.net. Thanks for everyone that's tuning in online at home. As we get ready for the first of 3 qualifying heats, this one brought to you by Creative Edge Signs and Graphics with Tyler Hendricks, Corey Turner on the front row. Kyle McKenzie will turn them loose.
So here we go. Corey Turner was fastest in hot laps, but Hendricks has the advantage in corner 2 the first time. But as I say that, Turner shoots to the lead in corner 3.
1 week ago, Corey Turner led a large part of the feature event and ended up losing it in the final stages. But Corey Turner right now hungry for a win. He's out in front over Tyler Hendricks and Rob Dietrich.
So Turner, as you mentioned, he's had a couple of runner-up finishes this year and now opens up his lead a bit more. A 13.6 the last time by. Quicker than he was in hot laps now for Turner.
Turner leads him down into corner number 3 with Hendricks in second, Dietrich running third, John Burbridge Jr. in the 31 sits in fourth, Dane Nida right now fifth, and it's Jim Hoopinen and Curtis Gartley completing this first qualifying heat with 3 on the board and 5 to go.
Hoopinen started at the tail, and he has made up 1 spot, trying to make up some passing points here. Halfway, though, 4 laps in and 4 to go for Turner at the front.
Turner continuing to extend his lead over Tyler Hendricks. Rob Dietrich's about the same distance back in third, and then a similar distance back to John Burbridge Jr., but he's feeling a little bit of pressure from Dane Nida.
Turner consistently running laps in the 13.6 second bracket. The track very quick and smooth here tonight as Turner now gets the 2 to go signal. Nida trying to work his way around Burbridge for the 4th spot.
And Dane Nida trying to get some sort of a run going on that 31 of John Burbridge Jr. He's caught up to within a car length now. At the front, though, the white flag comes out for Corey Turner over Tyler Hendricks and Rob Dietrich.
Turner heads through corner 3 and 4 the final time as that 97 is on a rail on the top side right now. He gets the win. Second will be Hendricks. Third is Dietrich in a test and tune for the Canadian Nationals. Fourth will be Nida. He squeaks around Burbridge. Then it's the 14 of Hoopin and the 6 of Gartley.
So your winner of Creative Edge Signs and Graphics, heat race number 1 out of Caister Center in the KT Tobacco Town Line Variety Silo Wireless number 97, it's Corey Turner. His younger brother, also out of Brantford in the Auto Refinishers Canada, Hills Tire and Gas, Rhodes Barbecue, Little Bend 110, it's Jake Brown. And starting in the 7th and final spot out of Waterdown in car number 0C, it's Cole McDonald. 7 cars, 8 laps will be the distance. Stan Zankin, Alex Hill will bring them to the green flag, and a snail's pace in corner number 2 for the front row.
This reminds you of staging and drag racing a little bit. Some head games out there.
Green is in the air, and Stan Zankin and Alex Hill will race down into corner number 1.
So Zankin has the early lead. Hill has got a couple heat race wins here lately, trying to work on Zankin for that spot. And then Ryan Turner, who had the fire on hot laps, falls back a couple spots as the Brown brothers get by.
Zankin, your leader. Hill right there in that 2nd spot. Todd Hoddick running in 3rd. The Brown brothers duking it out for 4th and 5th as Alex Hill gives up a little bit of track position there to Zankin as Hoddick and now Brown go to the inside of the 77X, put Jake Brown to 2nd.
Alex Hill trying to come back on Brown now as they race for that second spot. Hoddick, who hasn't been here in quite a while in that 49 car, trying to get a handle on that one as Mitch Brown now gets to the inside. Battle for the lead now. Jake Brown and Stan Zankin down the backstretch.
The Little Bend 110 of Jake Brown. He wants the Top Gun Award, and he's on track to get it right now. Starting sixth, he's in the lead on lap number 3 for Jake Brown in car number 110. Put Stan Zankin back to second. Alex Hill third, fourth Todd Hoddick fifth. Mitch Brown sixth is Ryan Turner, and seventh is Cole McDonald.
Jake Brown likes these kind of racetracks. A quick one out here tonight for him as he gets up to the top side and takes off. Hill gets around Zankin for the second spot, then Hoddick, Brown, and Turner.
2 to go this time by for Jake Brown, your leader. Alex Hill right there in that second spot. Third, Stan Zankin. Fourth, Todd Hoddick. Last time we saw that car, Todd wasn't even behind the wheel. It was Craig Delansky, I believe, that was piloting that car with the World of Outlaws.
White flag in the air now for Jake Brown as he's opened up his lead over Alex Hill. Then it's Mitch Brown working on some passing points to the inside of Stan Zankin.
Off of corner number 4, checkers go in the air. Instant insulation heat race number 2 goes to Jake Brown. Alex Hill will come home in second. And at the line, the battle for third goes to Stan Zankin over Mitch Brown. And then it's Todd Hoddick and Ryan Turner and Cole McDonald will complete that one. So there's your winner of Instant Insulation heat race number 2 out of Brantford, Ontario. Driving the Auto Refinishers Canada, Hills Tire and Gas, Stroh's Barbecue, Little Bend 110, it's Jake Brown.
Well, Greg, I've got a 50-50 update for the fans. We're at $650 officially, but we're going to guarantee the winner's share at $1,000. So buy your 50-50 tickets. Sellers are in the pink shirts on both sides of the grandstands. So make sure you check it out. We'll give away a guaranteed $1,000 tonight in the 50-50. Ticket sellers are around. Greg?
6th out of Port Stanley, Ontario, the BUWW covering. Tangent Car Care 67 is Chris Durand. And going off from the final position out of Oakland. Last week's winner, second place in points, top rookie contender in the 47X out of Oakland, Ontario, the Bradshaw Fields Oshweekend Speedway ride of Dylan Westbrook. 6 cars, 8 laps, the third and final qualifying heat brought to you by Strickland's GMC.
All right, here we go. Jamie Turner and Lee Winger on the front row of this one, side by side through corner 1 and 2 with Dave Dykstra right on their tail end.
Dykstra on that outside line. He'll try and rock it by Lee Winger as he works it off a corner number 4 at the line. Winger will lead it. No, Dykstra on the board as the leader. Hard to believe, but Dave Dykstra grabbed that spot. Lee Winger back to second. And now the battle for the third spot shapes up between Dylan Westbrook and Jamie Turner.
Dykstra's up in that spot where he likes to run on the outside on a fast, tacky racetrack, and he pulls away already now over Lee Winger. Then Dylan Westbrook in third, trying to lock down that Rookie of the Year title in that number 47X.
Sitting there right behind Lee Winger in that 47X is Dylan Westbrook. Turn on the afterburners last Friday night, got by Corey Turner in the late stages to pick up his third win here at Oshweekend Speedway. 7th on the season if you add in those 4 SOS victories. So a solid rookie campaign for Dylan Westbrook.
Dylan Westbrook tried to pull a slide job on Lee Winger the last time through corners 3 and 4 and wasn't close enough to get it done. Now he rides up around the outside of Winger, and that might be the move that gets him the second spot. Winger still holding strong on the inside, though.
Well, for Dave Dykstra, a little bit of redemption after a hard crash in quarter 1 in his qualifying heat last Friday night. He is way out in front in this one of the Burger Barn Ace 1 Construction 5D. He leads over Dylan Westbrook. It's a straightaway back. Then it's Lee Winger third, Jamie Turner fourth, fifth right now Steve Lyons, and then it's Chris Durand in sixth.
Westbrook running out of time here to try to catch Dykstra, but he is, well, very, very marginally quicker right now, about a hundredth of a second quicker the last time by. Dykstra will get the win. Second is Westbrook. Third, over a quickly closing Jamie Turner, will be Lee Winger. Then it's Turner. Then the number 9 of Lyons and the 67 of Durand.
So the win in Strickland's GMC Heat Race number 3 out of Port Colborne and the Burger Barn Ace 1 Construction 5D. It's Dave Dykstra. Dave Dykstra picking up the win in Heat Race number 3. Just a quick announcement. Attention, Tegan Styres. Attention, Tegan Styres. If you can hear this, happy birthday. 15 years old. Tegan, you. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. Get ready to wave these drivers on. They're going to be 4 wide and fancy for you, the fans. This is the Cool Kids Ice and Water Core Pack Merchandising Sprint Cars. White flag goes in the air. Next time by, we're going green flag racing for 25 laps for the Cool Kids Core Pack Sprint Cars. 2x2, 10 rows of beautifully prepared sprint cars ready to come to life. The pace truck backs off the field. Corey Turner, Lee Winger on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, you came looking for a show. Well, here you go. Let's end all the anticipation as we bring to you our feature presentation.
Here we go. Corey Turner again draws the pole 2 weeks in a row. Can he get it done this time? His nemesis from last week, Dylan Westbrook, already on the move up into second.
He bolts down the backstretch into the inside of corner 3, washes up the banking. Turner fights back to the bottom, but Westbrook leads lap number 1.
Turner back to the bottom, trying to put a slider on Westbrook. Whoa, very close down there in corner 2. And the yellow comes out for Dietrich.
Yeah, Rob Dietrich loops it around in corner number 2. Sorry, Tommy.
Wait, we got 24 more of those laps to go. It's going to be fun.
Well, how lucky was Rob Dietrich there that he did not get clobbered by any. He was 4th on the field.
Double file restarts out there.
Well, we're going to come right back to the green flag with 1 on the board, 24 to go. Dylan Westbrook looking to go back-to-back here in the 47X. Kyle McKenzie will turn him loose off of corner 4. We're back underway.
So very different lines out of corner 4, but it won't matter for Westbrook as he jets away from the field here. Jake Brown on the move, trying to take 3rd away from Dykstra.
Westbrook across the line. He leads lap number 2 with Turner in 2nd, Dykstra in 3rd, and Jake Brown solidly up in that 4th spot. The top 4 begin to pull away a little bit from the rest of the pack.
I think Dave Dykstra just found about the only bumpy spot in this whole track down there in corner 1 and 2 as he went for a bit of a bicycle down there, but keeps it on all 4s and stays glued to the tail end of Corey Turner now. Westbrook has already taken off to a full straightaway lead.
Yeah, all sorts of lanes out there tonight. Great job by Jordan Hill and the track staff here tonight to give us another fabulous racing surface, and Dylan Westbrook's really loving this. He works to the outside of Cole McDonald and rockets by into corner number 3 as your leader.
So less than 5 laps on the board, and Westbrook is already lapping cars. As now 5 in and 20 to go. Chris Duran goes for a spin and keeps it going. That will slow down Westbrook's momentum as he puts a lap on both Duran and Gartley, but Turner gained a bunch of time there on Westbrook.
Yeah, he didn't even know what was going on. He kept the foot in the throttle as Dylan had to slow up, and Chris Duran still trying to get the 67 going up to speed here as Turner and now Dykstra will try to work by the 67.
So Westbrook quickly putting some cars a lap down, now goes around the 10 of Dietrich, and next in his sights the 31 of Burbridge, but Turner hasn't let Westbrook get as far away this time as they're going to work through some more traffic.
Yeah, Corey Turner hoping maybe he can do the old switcheroo this week, take the lead away from Westbrook at the closing laps, get himself to victory lane. He gets by Dietrich and now will work to get by the lap car of John Burbridge Jr. And Dykstra goes hard into the wall in corner number 1. something happened on that car. I don't know if it was a left rear, but that car did a pirouette down into corner number 1. Dykstra out of the car already. That car just went up the banking in 1 and slammed hard into the hay bales in corner number 1. Brings out the caution. You do see a left rear flat. Now, I don't know if that was the cause. I would guess it was. Or it could have been part of the contact, but Dave Dykstra definitely A-OK out of the car walking around. So for the second week in a row, Dave Dykstra has all sorts of problems in corner 1. Last week he was upside down, heavy damage. Clinton Jeffries on the scene.
Well, these hay bales certainly take a lot of momentum off these cars as they fly up over the berm. And Dave basically got airborne once he crested the top side here of turn number 1 and slammed hard into the hay bales. The car is damaged, but not nearly as bad as last week's machine. He will be done here tonight, though, and will take the long walk back to the pit area.
So the safety crew already hooking up to the back end of Dykstra's 5D as Dave takes the walk to the pit area. Got to think it was the left rear as Dave was walking around the car. Definitely wasn't a matter of another driver. He took that walk around the car trying to see exactly what it was, and the left rear is down. I don't know if the right rear of the Burbridge family. So this time Corey Turner's right there in the back Nerf bar. He needs a really good restart here to keep pace with Dylan Westbrook. Let's see what he can do down in corner number 4. Turner gets on the gas, and Westbrook doesn't get away quite as far this time.
Yeah, this time no lapped cars, and Turner takes a shot at him in corner 1 and 2. Can't get the slide job done. And now Westbrook's going to take off a bit, but the yellow will be back out as Hendricks again has problems and stops up in corner 4 this time.
So troubles again for Tyler Hendricks, the driver out of Pancor. Stopped at the high side of corner number 4. I think maybe this is helping Corey Turner. He's getting some opportunities to line up behind the leader and try some different things on the start. We'll see if he tries that dive bomb again down in corner 1. It looks great going in, but then when you've got to work your way through corner 2, it's you either need to be in front of him to block him, or you're going to lose so much speed it's not going to work. In the 10, but again, he's locked up the championship just by starting here tonight. So back-to-back championships for him. He got the SOS championship last year, came up short here.
So Mitch is a mini stock track champ who's moved up into the sprint cars and gotten a championship now in that division. We saw Jesse McDonald win the championship in the Creed division. He moved up from Bombers. He ran for a while and then ran a few mini stock races and then the Thunder stocks. So drivers have moved up through the ranks here at Oshweekend to get up to the top step of the podium. Here we go again. Turner going to try to throw another slider at Westbrook, but loses all his momentum at corner 2 again. Yeah,
he tried it. Didn't work the second time either. So Corey Turner will tuck back in line up at the high line, and Rob Dietrich, who's a lap car, running up there in what would be the 3rd spot if he were on the lead lap. He's getting some good laps in here, getting ready for the Nationals.
Yeah, this track is starting to look a little bit more Nationals-ish now, if you will, as it's slicked off. Still a good line around the top side, though, and that's what's propelling Westbrook out front at the moment. They'll be halfway next time by, 12 laps in and 13 to go at the moment.
So Dylan Westbrook looking for win number 4 here at Oshweekend Speedway and gets the cross flags, 13 in, 12 to go. He'll catch the lap car of Cole McDonald, this time down in 3 and 4. Corey Turner about a straightaway behind.
And Westbrook last lap was half a second faster than the rest of the field, so he is really picking him up and putting him down. And now Turner got into the front stretch wall there with the right rear, and we'll see if it'll hold there for the rest of this race.
Yeah, he's just on that edge right now, trying to do anything he can to catch the 47X, but Dylan Westbrook just so strong right now. He leads away over Corey Turner with 10 laps to go. 3rd place right now, Jake Brown. 4th is Jim Hoopinen, and 5th is Dean Nida. 6th is Jamie Turner. 7th is Todd Hoddick. 8th is Mitch Brown. 9th, Alex Hill. And 10th at the moment is Ryan Turner.
Ryan Turner recovering from a very rough race last week to get up into the top 10 here right now. I know he wants more than that, but just finishing would be a good thing for him tonight. Westbrook back into the teeth of the traffic now as he puts a lap on Gartley and Winger.
Yeah, working down the backstretch and just about ready to lap the 10th place car. Ryan Turner is the leader. Dylan Westbrook, who's just on rails right now, and he's running that line that his boss loves so much. Glenn Styres has got a lot of wins up on that outside line, and right now Dylan Westbrook looking just like Glenn.
If this were a regular Friday night, Westbrook would be almost done, but now he's got 6 laps to go and a bunch of traffic running all over the place in front of him, so he's going to have to negotiate this over the last 5 laps.
Nearly a half a lap ahead now of second place Corey Turner as he works by the 10th and 9th place cars, Ryan Turner and Alex Hill. And now he'll work on the point leader, Mitch Brown. Wow, good thing he had this locked up coming into tonight.
Westbrook is just a mile ahead of everybody right now as he tries to catch the 11 of Turner and the 10 of Brown to put the 7th and 8th place cars a lap down. Tries to go to the middle groove there and gets slowed up just a bit.
Works to the high side around Mitch Brown, now working on Jamie Turner off of corner number 4. And he gets by him. Now we'll work to the inside of Jamie Turner down in 1 and 2.
Too many more laps and Westbrook would be lapping the whole field here as he starts to catch Hoddick and Nida, the 5th and 6th place cars. 2 laps to go now for Westbrook.
We haven't seen a performance like this in a long time, and it's Dylan Westbrook at the front of the field as he's about to get by Dane Nida and Todd Hoddick, 2 cars that are just as strong as he is on any normal given night. White flag in the air for Dylan Westbrook.
Westbrook heads through corner 1 and 2, puts a lap on the 6th place car of Dane Nida. Corey Turner half a lap behind right now. Westbrook will come out of corner 4 and he will get the win. Second, still coming through corners 3 and 4 right now, that's Corey Turner. He will come around and get second place. We're keeping an eye for third. It's Hoopinen at the line, just holding off Jake Brown for the 3rd spot. Jake Brown will settle for 4th. Then it's Todd Hoddick finishing with the top 5. Dane Nida will finish 6th. 7th will be Jamie Turner. 8th will be Mitch Brown. 9th is Alex Hill. And 10th will be the number 91 of Ryan Turner. So we'll send Greg Callan down the Mobile 1 victory lane. He'll get a word with tonight's feature winner in the Cool Kids 4-pack 360 Sprint Cars, Dylan Westbrook, along with Corey Turner, Jim Hoopinen, and of course our 2016 track champion, Mitch Brown.
Lone Wolf Fireworks lighting up the sky. For your fireworks needs this long weekend, check out Lone Wolf Fireworks, Highway 54 in Middleport. Check them out online and on Facebook. Lone Wolf Fireworks. Picks up his 4th win of the year at Oshwegan Speedway, his 8th win of the year in a 360 sprint car, 2nd place in points, Rookie of the Year honors. Not a bad season for the young man out of Oakland, Ontario. Dylan Westbrook parks it in Mobile 1 victory lane. Quickly unbuckles. Climbs out of the car, grabs the flag. He's going up top. Let's hear it for Dylan Westbrook. His dad gets in there, grabs him, gives him a hug. He lapped everyone except the top 5. That's how well this car was working tonight for Dylan Westbrook. Corey Turner with another 2nd place finish behind Dylan. Jim Hoopinen comes home 3rd. Mitch Brown claims the championship. Dylan, we've talked about what an exciting season this has been, but a run like that, you lapped everyone but the top 5. You're in fine form for the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, this is awesome. The car was set up perfect. Just everyone who helped out, and just we've been tuning it all year, and we got it really good now.
You were really fast on the top, but man, when you had to work the bottom, it was set up down there too.
Yeah, right now we got the car set up perfect. I can run anywhere, and it has grip all the time. The car is awesome.
A dream season. I'm sure there's a lot of people you want to thank.
Oh yeah, Glenn for supplying the car, all the sponsors, just everyone who puts money into this to help me get here every week. All of my crew, without them wouldn't be here, and just family, friends, everyone who helps out.
There's your winner, Dylan Westbrook. If you're going to put some money on a hometown favorite for the Nationals, you might want to put some on Dylan Westbrook. He's got a chance. Corey Turner, second place again tonight. You keep following this guy into victory lane, man. A good season overall, but, man, he's hooked up.
Yeah, he's going real good right now. Before that first caution came out, he kind of threw a couple of sliders just to get by the lap traffic, killed his momentum. I got a good run, and then the caution came out. But, yeah, he's going real good. You know, Steve and his guys, they work really hard. Our car's rolling really good right now, too. You know, we're peaking at the right time. We got some racing this weekend. Nationals are in 2 weeks, so hopefully we can really like to get a good top 5 or top 10 run in the A main there on Saturday.
As you said, a good second half to this season, and you're peaking where you want to. And who would you like to thank for getting you there?
Oh, first of all, you know, Miles, Pam, Alex, they give me top-notch equipment, best stuff. Love being a part of their team. Our crew, you know, all the guys, there's a lot to name, but crew worked their ass off in this car. And, you know, it shows. Our results got a lot better as of late.
There you have it. Corey Turner comes home second. He's another one to watch for the Nationals in a couple of weeks' time. Down here in third place, Jim Hoopinen, who had a really good comeback season, we'll call it. Jim, back up on the podium again. You're smiling. It looks like you're having fun again.
Yeah, I think we missed the setup in the heat a little bit, and it gave me a real challenge. We started, 16th tonight, and I didn't think I was going to make the front straight. I figured if I get a top 10, I'd be happy. But, you know, my crew guys, Andrew and Jimmy, they made some right changes here, and, you know, we're getting close to Nationals, and I think we're looking pretty good.
Good time to get good. Who would you like to thank?
Well, I got to thank, you know, my crew guys, my girlfriend, my mom's out here videoing. You know, even my brother, we're sitting talking after every race just to see what I did wrong. And, you know, Freddie Cade's been helping out a lot this year and actually gave me enough stuff to put a second car together for next week. So, you know, but I got to thank Gibbons, Amherst, Upper Canada, Niagara Performance Custom Coating, Dunville Silo, of course, and, you know, all the people that help out with this car. It's not just me, even though I feel like I'm working on it all by myself, but, you know, these guys come out and they put their best effort forward.
There you have the Red Rocket. Comes home with another podium finish tonight. And we'll go down here and talk to Mitch Brown, who is the 2016 Cool Kids Ice and Water Corpac Merchandising Sprint Car champion. Finally, Mitch, it seems like it took forever. You haven't been doing it for very long, but you finally get the championship's got to feel pretty good in your own backyard.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I think 7 years ago we started this, and you know, I didn't know how long it would take, and I eventually wanted to get here, and it took 7 years of learning to get here.
From all the way back to mini stock championship, back then, did you ever dream of something like this?
I stood in the grandstands and always watched sprint car heats and features and that, and just said, wow, those things are cool. And no, I didn't ever think we'd get this far. I probably didn't ever think I'd race a sprint car, but it all worked out.
Your team had to do a lot of thrashing this year. Who would you like to thank?
Just my dad, my brother. They do tons. And just Haldex, Hills Tire, Strodes, Jamie from Auto Refinishers Canada. Probably forgetting somebody here. Brown Auto Service, they do a little bit for us. And my mom, she came, so that's always special.
Next year, I think you might have another challenger by the name of Jake Brown. Pretty impressive season for him.
Yeah, he surpassed us all, but, you know, that's just young and fearless. That's the way to drive these things, and maybe I'm getting too old, so.
There you have it, your champion for 2016 downtown, Mitch Brown. We'll get the folks from Epic Racewear in to congratulate our championship for the Cool Kids Ice and Water Corpac Merchandising Sprint Car. So that does it for tonight. Season championship night is in the books. Thank you very much to the good folks at Epic Racewear for being here tonight and supporting our championship season for the last couple of seasons. All of our champions will get brand new fire suits courtesy of Epic Racewear. So make sure you're back here next Friday night, 7:30 start time. It's Monster Truck, Mayhem, Black Stallion, and Overkill Evolution will be here. 7:30 is the start time. Bring the kids, bring the family for For some monster truck fun, we've also got the UMP Modifieds, plus the crates, the Thunders, the Minis, and the Bombers. Make sure you're here, OshweekensSpeedway.com, for all the information. So that will do it. Don't forget to be back here next Friday night and in 2 weeks' time for the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals. 2 big nights on the 16th and 17th of September. That'll do it, and we want to thank you on behalf of the entire Styres family, the ownership, the staff, the crew, our safety crew, everyone that makes this race night possible. And on behalf of my co-announcers, Clinton Jeffrey and Tommy Gooch, my name's Greg Kelman saying so long. We'll see you right back here next Friday night.